Okay, hello everyone. Clarke Towson here. I'm the CEO of INTJ Billing. In this video today, I'd like to take you through this spreadsheet that I've developed, and I've developed this, I guess, in association with a couple of test users who I've been helping out to buy Bitcoin. They've kindly agreed to work with me. They've got some issues buying Bitcoin within Thailand, and yeah, they've come to me, and I've helped them out in return for them helping me to refine my procedures, develop my procedures, and further develop the business that I'm working on. So, just a reminder that all this is still a research and development platform, and I haven't officially started any business with this yet. But I want to take you through this spreadsheet because with the kind help of some of these guys, it's worked out very well. So what you see on screen now is a spreadsheet that I developed, which has got a whole lot of data that is pulled from the internet. So if you have a look here, you can see the current market prices and exchange rates in both Australian dollars and Thai baht. So we've got one Bitcoin is worth 79,847 Australian dollars. That data is automatically pulled from the CoinDesk API. We've got the one Bitcoin and how much it's worth in Thai baht. We've got one Bitcoin and how many Satoshis that is. And remember that one Bitcoin is always 100 million sats or Satoshis. We've got the Australian to Thai baht exchange rate. If you have a look here, we've got how much $1 Australian dollar is equal to in Satoshis, and how much $1 Australian dollar is worth in BTC. Okay, and also the Thai to Australian dollar exchange rate. Now, looking through the spreadsheet, you can see here in the part that's highlighted yellow, with the help of these guys who have been helping me test. Basically, all I need to do now, say a client comes to me, they want to buy Bitcoin. I can sell that Bitcoin to them. All I do is I simply type in here how much they would like to buy. Okay, so say they want to buy $1,000 worth of Bitcoin, and all the rest of the cells automatically generate. Okay, so I'll take you through the automatic generation of this now. So you can see when I type in how much the client wants to buy, you can see here it automatically calculates the amount of Bitcoin that represents based upon the market price of Bitcoin and the amount they want to buy. It then automatically converts it into Satoshis. You can see here the on-chain fee, and it gets the data from mempool.space, where it calculates how much that transaction costs in terms of the miners out there, the Bitcoin miners who basically rubber stamp the transaction. So you can see it's going to cost 4,505 sats. My margin is entered here, and my current margins for standard transactions, those people I'm working with outside of the red light industry, is 5%, and the margin for Thailand red light industry is currently 10%. So these fees are subject to refinement and change as well as I go along, and depending on how the demand and supply aspect of the business works out in practice. So if we take the 5% figure, you can see my company's margin in Satoshis is this. There's a transaction fee as well, which I charge per transaction. And I've made this table here, the INTJ billing fee table. I originally made it in another spreadsheet, which you can see here, which I converted to a PDF. but we've got the principal amount. So anyone who wants to do a transaction between 1 cent and $10 is charged a fee of $1.45. Between $10 and $25, $1.95, and you can see the figures work all the way up to $24.75 per transaction if it's over $1,000. So the fees and charges, you can see, as I said, the amount of Satoshis here. The transaction fee based on $1,000 is $19.75. You can see here this transaction is between $750 to $1,000, so this is the appropriate fee. The transaction fee in Satoshis, that's how much $19.75 is in sats. Then it calculates the total fee, and then here in the red you can see the total in Satoshis to send to the client's Bitcoin wallet is 1.182 million sats, and that represents 0.01182 BTC, and this is the amount that I report to the client. So client comes to me, wants to buy $1,000 worth of Bitcoin. I say, yep, I can sell that to you, and this is how much Bitcoin it's going to buy you. Right? You can see the profit for INTJ billing. My company is this many sats for that transaction, which translates to $52.17 or 1,227 baht. Now I've got a button here. When I click this, this will update all these prices to the latest. As I say, the data is pulled from CoinDesk, and so I can always keep this spreadsheet up to date. So as soon as the client contacts me, I click the refresh button and quote the prices. Now, if we go across to my website, and what I do is when the client, when I go through that process with the client, I come across to my Bitcoin server, and I go to the on-chain section, and I go to send. I click the send funds. I type in the client's Bitcoin address, and that's, I always ask the client for their Bitcoin address. Type it in there. Put the amount in sats. So remember, in sats, it's that figure here that the client's buying. Put the amount in sats here, and I click send funds, and then that will create an on-chain transaction, and it will go through to the client's Bitcoin wallet. So at the moment, there's a couple of guys in Thailand who are helping me test this, and the process has worked brilliantly. Now, this spreadsheet here, I've got two tabs here. So this one here is for clients outside of Thailand who want to buy Bitcoin from INTJ billing to send that Bitcoin to a Thai bar girl located in Thailand. And this tab here is for when clients in Thailand themselves, which is a different use case that I didn't think of, and they've actually been the first people who've come to me, and their use case is because they've been unable to buy Bitcoin within Thailand. So yeah, that's the spreadsheet. Now across on the INTJ billing website, as you know, I've got a number of bar girls set up on the platform, and they've got their payment buttons. So we've got Ladyboy Sarah, as well as Ladyboy Oi, who I've worked extensively with. You would have seen videos of me on my channel working with Oi. So what I can do, or the client can do this directly as well, where if they've already got a Bitcoin wallet set up, they can come to the payments page for the girl, or they can contact me and they say they want to send money to the bar girl. I can direct them to each of the girls' payment pages. They enter the amount, click the Pay with BTC Pay button, pops the invoice, they scan that, they pay it. I get an email and it says that the Oi has been paid, in this case is 100 baht, and the payment's gone through, and then I contact Oi and I pay her. I can either pay her by Western Union, or I can pay her in person when I'm in Thailand. So as you can see, I've got things refined to the point where I can work with Western guys if they just call me up on the phone, or if they send me a message on Facebook or other social media platforms and they say they want to buy Bitcoin, I can sell that to them. If they want to buy Bitcoin to send to the bar girl, they can buy the Bitcoin from my company. I can then send them the links to the girl's page. They can send it to them that way, or I can say, look, just send it to INTJ billing. Then I can send it to the girl. There's various ways that we can do this, right? But I just wanted to go through this spreadsheet a bit with you today, and it's only because of some of these guys in Thailand who have been very helpful working with me, who had their particular use case of not being able to buy Bitcoin within Thailand, that enabled me to develop this spreadsheet and get it all automated, right? Because before the spreadsheet, I was going around trying to figure out, all right, what's the exchange rate? What's the price of Bitcoin in Australian and Thai baht? How many sats is that? And so on and so forth, right? What's the on-chain fees? So I had to come up with this spreadsheet and refine it down to this point where it's literally just the amount the customer wants to buy, and my company's margin, and everything else is all automatically calculated. So anyway, that's it from me today, everyone. As I said, just a reminder, this is still a research and development platform. It hasn't been officially started as a business yet, although clients are coming to me and I am working with them on the proviso, and been working with them at my cost, I might add. I haven't been charging them anything. It's just been them helping me to refine my procedures, and them in a difficult situation who I've helped out at mates rates. Going forward, of course, the goal is to get all this official, so that I can run this as a business, and that it's all legal and done officially. So I'll keep working on that and keep developing my corporate documents to make sure that I can do that. All right, all the best, everyone. I'm Clarke Towson, CEO of INTJ Billing.